All right, today I'm going to show you how to fillet a small fish. This is a black sea bass. We're going for the skinless, boneless, and ready for dinner, ready for your sandwich fillet. So this is the process of how to get there. So you need a sharp knife. I recommend also a fillet knife glove. I do not have one. It keeps you from nicking your hands. Anytime you see sub makers making it and cutting with things, they always have a fillet knife glove. I highly recommend it. Unfortunately, mine deteriorated and I need to buy a new one. So we're going to take a sharp knife. I like a flexible knife. This one's fairly flexible. It's a fillet knife. It's a Victorinox, and it does the trick. So remember, keep your hand away from the knife. And these guys, this is a black sea bass, so they have sharp spines. You can see here. So you got it. They're very sharp right there. Check that out. Those guys are like pins and needles. So we're gonna go right behind the head, and we're gonna basically do a 45 right there. We're gonna go all the way down to the bone, and we're gonna go along the backbone. You're gonna feel it just like that. Nice and easy. You're gonna go right along that. So you've got this incision here, and you're gonna just keep going all the way along. Watch your fingers. You'll see the bones there. See how they're just protruding. So at this point, I pretty much will go around the rib cage. Just skip that part. So you're gonna go around the rib cage, just like that. You're pulling the meat, and then you're gonna work your way along the backbone. Same thing right there. So now you're left with this part, and you're gonna take your knife at a 45-degree angle, and you're gonna pull it along. So actually, the way the chefs say to do it is the knife shouldn't move. You should just be pulling it. So now you're at this step. So you have a few scales on there. There is going to be, all fish will have pin bones, or most fish will have pin bones. So this is the side, the skin side. You can see there's a little lateral line there, You can see it, and you can feel the bones right there. So what you want to do is take this and cut that out. Nothing worse than getting bones during your dinner or lunch, your fish sandwich. So you've cut that out right there. Now usually I don't recommend washing off the fillet. This one has a lot of little scales, so I'm going to wash it off. I'm going to feel for bones, make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'm going to lightly rinse it off. And there you go. Pretty simple, same way as the other one, the other side. 45-degree angle, watch your fingers. Coming down all the way to the backbone. Look at that white meat right there. So we're gonna skip the ribs. Some people want to eat them. It depends what kind of fish it is. But for most part, this is the way I do it for most fish. Most small fish. Again, so here you go. We're gonna make it skinless. So pull the skin. Sometimes I also use the knife. Just depends. Same thing. We're gonna look for those pin bones. You can see them right along here. You can feel them right there. I'm gonna cut those out. So like there's one on an edge right there. So cut those out. And you want to eat this fish as fresh as possible, of course. Everyone knows that, but it makes a huge difference. I tend to not like to freeze fish, so I try to eat it. Now you'll also see there's some finlets here. I talk about those all the time. Those are very fishy. It's what kind of controls the fish's fins. It's that muscle there. So I've taken that off. And we'll do one final check. Looks good. So it's ready for the fry pan. All right. That's how you successfully, easily fillet a fish. Yeah, I felt the bone right here. There's a little bit of a bone, so you just want to basically cut that out. But pretty easy. And you're done. You can just do one final check. I always like to do that. And she's all ready to go. there you have it. All right. Ready for the fry pan.